Welcome back, dear viewers, to another heart-stirring story on our channel, where we bring you the most emotional, shocking, and inspiring moments from the lives of your favorite stars. Today's story will leave you touched, perhaps even in tears, because it's about none other than Lee Min-ho, the global superstar, and his heartfelt words about the timeless beauty and icon of Korean entertainment, Song Hye Kyo. Imagine this, in front of cameras, in front of fans, in front of the world, Lee Min-ho openly honored Song Hye Kyo with the words, "You're the reason I've become a better man." Doesn't that just stop your heart for a second? Let's dive deep together into this unforgettable revelation, the layers of emotion it carried, the ripple it caused among fans, and why this single moment may become one of the most talked about memories in K-entertainment history. Picture the scene, Lee Min-ho standing on stage at a prestigious event, his presence as commanding as always. The audience is buzzing, phones raised, hearts pounding. And yet, despite the grandeur of the moment, his words aren't about himself. Instead, they're about someone else, Song Hye Kyo. Now pause with me here for a second. Can you imagine what it must have felt like for fans of both stars to hear this? One of the most admired men in Asia, a man known for his cool confidence, openly softening, humbling himself, and admitting that another person helped shape him into who he is today. If you're a fan, tell me, would your jaw not drop? Would your heart not skip a beat? Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo may not have shared the screen in a major drama yet, but they are two giants of the industry. She is the queen of dramas like Autumn in My Heart and Descendants of the Sun, while he is the king of series like Boys Over Flowers and The King, Eternal Monarch. For years, fans have dreamed of seeing them together. But perhaps, even without a drama, reality has just given us something even better, an authentic, real-life exchange of admiration. And the way Lee Min-ho chose to word it wasn't casual, it was profound. "You're the reason I've become a better man." Doesn't that sound like the kind of line that belongs in a romantic drama script? And yet, it wasn't fiction. It was real, raw, and unfiltered. Some fans are already speculating, was this simply a moment of gratitude? Or was there something deeper? After all, for a celebrity of Lee Min-ho's stature to publicly make such a declaration, it carries weight. Was it respect for her career, admiration for her resilience, or something even more personal? Fans online immediately took to social media, flooding hashtags with messages like, "We need Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo in a drama ASAP," and "I can't believe he said that, my heart is melting." Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere you looked, the buzz was electric. Let's slow down and reflect. Both Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo have traveled long, often difficult roads in their careers. Song Hye Kyo, after all, has faced her share of heartbreak and public scrutiny, yet she remains poised, graceful, and unwaveringly strong. Lee Min-ho, too, has carried the weight of fame from a young age, shouldering expectations not just as an actor but as a cultural representative of Korea. Could it be that when he looked at Song Hye Kyo, he saw not just an actress, but a survivor, an inspiration, someone who reminded him to be grounded? Imagine standing in his shoes, being surrounded by fame, yet looking at someone like her and thinking, "This is the standard. This is who I want to be, strong, gracious, and inspiring." And here's where it gets interactive, my friends. What if, and let's just dream together for a moment, what if Lee Min-ho's words were not just about admiration but about something more personal? Would you ship them together? Do you believe these two stars, if given the chance, could have a story as powerful as any drama they've ever acted in? Imagine Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo in a melodrama where a man learns to love deeply again because of a woman who teaches him strength. Doesn't that sound like the perfect storyline? And now we see him say it in real life, "You're the reason I've become a better man." It feels like life is already writing its own script. The reaction from the audience at the event was priceless. Gasps, applause, and even tears from some fans. The camera caught Song Hye Kyo's expression too, a shy but touched smile, her eyes reflecting both surprise and warmth. And let's be honest, Song Hye Kyo isn't someone who wears her emotions on her sleeve publicly. She's measured, elegant, and often private. But this moment broke through that composure, even if just for a second. It was as if his words struck a chord, reminding her, and all of us, that sometimes, even in an industry as competitive and ruthless as entertainment, genuine respect and admiration still exist. Now, let's talk impact. Why does this matter so much? Because in an era where celebrity relationships and rivalries dominate headlines, to see two titans of the industry honor each other with words of kindness and admiration is rare. It shifts the focus from gossip to gratitude, from drama to dignity. And that's why fans are clinging to it. Because it wasn't rehearsed, it wasn't promotional, it was real. Fans are also speculating whether this could signal future collaborations. What if producers see this moment and finally decide to cast them together? Can you imagine the ratings of a drama starring Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo? Global domination, no doubt. And beyond the numbers, the chemistry would already be rooted in genuine admiration. Doesn't that just give you chills? But here's the bigger picture. When Lee Min-ho said he became a better man because of her, it wasn't just about himself. It was a message to everyone watching. It was a reminder that the people we admire, the people we look up to, can shape us, guide us, and inspire us to evolve. And in that moment, fans weren't just seeing a star praising another star. They were seeing a man reminding us all that growth often comes from the people we choose to respect. As the night ended, clips of his speech went viral. Fans in Korea, China, the Philippines, the US, and everywhere else were sharing translations, subtitled videos, and even fan edits pairing his words with past clips of Song Hye Kyo's dramas. Suddenly, the internet was flooded with what-if scenarios. What if Lee Min-ho had starred opposite Song Hye Kyo in Descendants of the Sun? What if he had been her leading man in Now, We Are Breaking Up? Fans couldn't help but dream. And perhaps that's the magic of this moment. It didn't just honor her, it ignited imaginations around the world. And now I turn to you, our amazing viewers. If you were in that audience, hearing those words live, how would you have reacted? Would you scream? Would you cry? Would you immediately start shipping them together? Or would you, like Song Hye Kyo herself, smile quietly, letting the words sink in? This is what makes our community so special. Each of us brings our own heart to these stories, our own emotions, our own dreams. One thing is certain, Lee Min-ho's declaration will not be forgotten anytime soon. It wasn't just a line, it was a legacy. It showed us that behind the fame, behind the glamour, these stars still look to each other for strength and inspiration. And perhaps, just perhaps, that's why we love them so deeply, because they remind us that at the end of the day, they are human, just like us. So let's carry this moment with us. Let's remember that sometimes, honoring someone else can be the most powerful thing we can do. And as fans, let's celebrate this beautiful connection between Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo. Because if he became a better man because of her, then we too, just by witnessing it, might become better fans, better people, and better dreamers. What do you think, dear viewers? Do you believe there's more behind Lee Min-ho's words? Could this be the start of a new chapter in their story? Whether professional, personal, or simply inspirational? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this conversation isn't over. This is just the beginning. And remember, every time we hear stories like this, it's a reminder that love, respect, and admiration are what truly connect us, no matter who we are. Thank you for staying with me through this emotional journey today. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep believing, and keep celebrating the stars who inspire us to be better every single day.